Which African country have the best education systems? The World Educational Forum accessed 140 countries, including 38 African countries, to rank the best education systems based on skill development. The report looks at the general level of skills of the workforce and the quantity and quality of education in each country. Factors considered include developing digital literacy, interpersonal skills, and the ability to think critically and creatively. In today's video, we'll bring you the top 10 countries with the best educational systems in Africa. Scores are on a 0 to 100 scale, where 100 represents the optimal situation. By the way, while you're here, consider subscribing to this page for more videos like this. Let's count down. Namibia. Namibia, a population of 2.34 million, ranks 100th position in global education systems and 10th in Africa, with a score of 52.7. It is 43rd in global ranking on extent of staff training and 82nd on critical thinking and teaching. In Namibia, it is mandatory for every citizen between the age limit of 6 to 16 to receive an education. For this 10-year academic period, the Namibian constitution charges the government with the responsibility of providing fund for education. Literacy rate is at 88.2%. Egypt. Egypt ranks 99th position on global education systems and 9th best in Africa with 52.8 points. Slightly ahead of Namibia, it ranks 7th on global digital skills among population. Compulsory education lasts 12 years long from 6 to age 17 and literacy rate is at 71% as of 2017 according to UNESCO. Cape Verde. Surprisingly, Cape Verde follows closely behind Egypt at 98th position on global education systems and number 8 in Africa. With a score of 53.3, it is 53rd on critical thinking and teaching and 71st on ease of finding skilled employees globally. The country has a population of over 546,000 and literacy rate is estimated at 80%. Primary school education in Cape Verde is mandatory between the age of 6 and 14 years and free for ages 6 to 12. Kenya. The East African country ranked 95th position on global education systems, ahead of India and Brazil, and 7th best in Africa with a score of 55.4. It is 21st on ease of finding skilled employees and 43rd on digital skills. Among population globally, compulsory education lasts 12 years from age 6 to age 17, with a population of 49.7 million. 17.58% of total government expenditure in 2017 went to education. And literacy rate is at 78.7% according to UNESCO. Botswana ranks 92nd position on global education systems, behind Iran and ahead of Brazil. It holds the 6th position in Africa with a score of 56.7. It ranks 67th of extent of staff training and 76th on many years of schooling. While some sources claim education in Botswana is free for the first 10 years, but according to Wikipedia, secondary education in Botswana is neither free nor compulsory. Literacy rate is at 88% with a population of 2.3 million. The second North African country in this list, Algeria, ranks 88th position on global education system and 5th in Africa with 57.4 points. It is also 65th position in school life expectancy with a population of 41.3 million. The literacy rate is at 75%. Ranked at 84th position on global education system, South Africa offers the 4th best education system in Africa with a score of 58.4. It is 53rd on mean years of schooling and 55th on extent of staff training globally. It ranks ahead of Panama and Mexico on global education systems over the past decade. The South African government budget above 18% of its total expenditure on education. It is not surprising why South African universities rank among the best in Africa and compete globally. Literacy rate is at 94%. And for the top 3 countries with the best education systems in Africa, Mauritius. Mauritius has the 3rd best education system in Africa with 61 points. It holds the 74th position on global education systems and ranks 40th position on extent of staff training and 47th on quality of vocational training globally. The government of Mauritius provides free education to its citizens from pre-primary to tertiary levels. Since July 2005, the government also introduced free transport for all students. Schooling is compulsory up to the age of 16. Mauritian students consistently rank top in the world each year for the Cambridge International O-Level, International A and AS level examinations. Tunisia. The second best education system in Africa is found in Tunisia, which ranks 71st position on global education system with 61.4 points. It ranks 49th position for school life expectancy and 51st for pupil to teacher ratio in primary education. Since gaining independence from France in 1956, the government of Tunisia has focused on developing an education system which produces a solid human base that could respond to the changing needs of a developing nation. Education is the number one priority of the government, with more than 20% of government's budget allocated for education. Literacy rate as at 2015 was 81%. And the country with the best education system in Africa is Seychelles. A small country with about 95,000 people, Seychelles holds the position for the best educational system in Africa with 69.3 points. It is the only African country in the top 50 education system globally at 43rd position, ahead of Ukraine, Hungary, Russia, and the UAE. It holds a global ranking of 28th position in critical thinking, in teaching, and 34th on skill sets of graduates. It is the first and only country in Africa that has fully achieved the education for all goals set by UNESCO. In 2016, according to UNESCO, the government spent 11.72% of total expenditure on education. Education is compulsory up to the age of 16 and free through secondary school until the age of 18. 98.9% of the population aged 15 to 24 is literate. There you have it. Please hit like, subscribe for more videos like this.